I didn't come here because I wanted to in the beginning. I came here because the judge told me I had to. I don't remember exactly what phase that changed, but there was a phase in the program where that changed, and I really began to embrace and want what I seen the elder staff members have. Man, I watched them with their families, and I watched the way that these guys were living their life, and it sparked that back up in me that I'd lost, in my addiction.
Yeah, so one of the best things about Eagles Nest is, and I tell people all the time, guys who are wanting to come in here, we don't talk about drugs and alcohol, because drugs and alcohol wasn't my problem. I was my problem. And so I just use drugs and alcohol to deal with me. And so what we do here, and what's been done in my life, is we get down to the root causes in the heart and the belief system. Okay, why do you do the things you do? What makes you tick? And truly see that, because for so many years I thought my only problem was drugs and alcohol. Well, coming here, 6 months in the program, I'm 6 months sober, and I still have these same issues and same problems. And so, that's a big thing, is seeing that, those are just what we use to deal with the issues that are really going on in our lives.
I was a criminal when I got here, and they said, come on, bring your backpack and your bad attitude and come on up here. And they let me come up here. And then they started giving me the keys to a van and saying, we trust you, go on out there. I told Robbie one time, I said, Robbie, I drive past 2 pawn shops on the way to the job site. Do you even know who I am? And he said, yeah, son, I know who you are. You just like me. You just need a hand up. I'll see you at dinner time. And that's just Robbie Maddox. I mean, he's just got a heart for guys that, to tell you yourself, he can just see the greatness in the men that come up here. And I appreciate the opportunity he's given me and the life that it's helped me carve out. I got my son back in my life. I got everything I ever dreamed of, everything I ever prayed for when I first got here. And I have all those things and more.
I'd say the most valuable lesson I learned going through Eagles Nest was learning to forgive me and learning to love me like I never had before. A lot of things I hated about me, hated about my past, and the things I'd done and the messes I'd made. It's one thing to ask the Lord to forgive you, but it's another thing to forgive yourself. And I think that lesson alone has allowed me to be me the way that I was created to be and make some mistakes. And I was never taught that, And I think to me, that's the most valuable thing I've learned.